Welcome back, awesome action toy fans and subscribers. Today we're looking at Archecore. We're looking at the show exclusive, no idea how to pronounce that, the Yggdrasil, maybe, Sniper Squad. This is my, or I think maybe the first release for this faction from the Archecore University, Archecore world. Looks really cool, but that gun is ridiculous. That's large for 118 scale, and these guys are 135 scale. Let's have a quick look on else. Other guns look quite familiar, but we'll see when we open up. Figures got that new green color scheme. Artwork there, or toy actually. Artwork on the back. Looks pretty cool. Contents on this side. Yeah, those guns we've seen before, except that sniper rifle. Looks pretty cool. Let's open up, set them up, and take a look. Back in an instant. Okay, here they are, tooled up and set up. The only thing I haven't put in the picture, which you can't see, is another one of these guns, and also the connectors they come with, and I think it's 9 extra pairs of hands. Before we look in detail, I will show the little card or the paper that comes in. We can have a look at the, I guess, story or information. You can pause and read that if you want. Very, very cool. If you like this sort of content, then please do consider becoming a patron. Join our Patreon, link in the top right corner and in the video description. Now, they also come with bases. These bases are a bit like the what's his name? Lodbrok, Ragnar Lodbrok, I think his name, figure. Top right corner says the videos. They don't have the action stand inside, but what they do is that they open, and you can put inside the spare hands, weapons, connectors in there so they don't get lost. So that's quite a nice touch. But obviously, if you've got your figures on this, and then if the other figures are on bases like this, they're going to be much taller. Maybe up to 5, 6, 7 millimeters taller than your other figures. So let's take a close look at everything. Let me see. Let me get the brightness up a little bit. Okay, let's start with the first guy. We've seen these weapons before. Now, what I will say is I much prefer this paint scheme to the other one. I think these look absolutely fantastic. The green looks great. You see they're posable. I've got their little waist pack on. So they've got 2 grenades, and inside here they've got a little flask of, I don't know what it is. Some sort of beverage. Yeah, that can come out, and they can hold it to drink it. Very, very cool. Now the guy who's got, now the guy's got the actual sniper rifle, or the actual sniper rifle, because the guys are the same as the other releases, just different colors. That gun is absolutely ridiculous. Look how big that is. I will measure at the moment. It has got a drilled barrel. Huge. I just changed the background to that reddish maroonish sort of one so you get better contrast. Again, 2 grenades and his little flask, another gun on his shoulder. I'll measure that gun in a moment, and also I'll try it with 118 a bit later on in the video. Then the last guy, who again looks absolutely fantastic. I do like this paint scheme, this colour scheme a lot. He looks great, just that the head needs something. You could do that yourself, and maybe the hands, but really great colour scheme. Figures look great, and again, I think that little hip flask in the back and grenades. You paint those grenades up and the belt and stuff, and the head and the guns, and you're going to have some amazing looking figures. I'm surprised not more Warhammer 40k Space Marine players got into these. I know it's an expensive hobby, and this is expensive too, but with their painting skills and these being quite similar in aesthetic, I could see the appeal. Okay, before I don't know if I want to do articulation. It's the same as all the other releases, but what I will do first, I'll do comparison in color scheme. So if I come across slightly, here is from the Vec, and you see that he's in grey and red and gold. I don't think it looks as good. He looks smaller, but he's not. The size is the same on these guys. But the articulation's fantastic. You know what, let me go for it. I do it anyway all the time. So let's use this guy here. Take that gun off the back. So let's get a bit of a focus going on. So head is a left, right, up, down. So there's a small side to side, better with a different head. You can change the heads. Arms all the way around. You can rotate the shoulder pauldron out the way, and his arms go all the way up, which is amazing. Rotate again. We said his bicep, his gun's in the way a little bit. It's well over 90. Wrists turn, and they on a little ball inside. So there is some movement there as well. Trunk, forwards, backwards, small side to side and turn. There's separate waist turn as well. Fantastic full splits on the legs forwards and backwards if he hasn't got the little pouch attached. This is going to get away, but double kneecap. And you can see how tight it gets in his kneecap. Then he has hip turn, he has boot, twist, swivel, pretty decent tippy toe, and he has dorsiflexation. Very, very cool. I love these figures so much. I'm almost 100% all in this. The only thing I haven't got, and I'm not gonna buy, let's say it really cheap, is they got a free pack show exclusive. Again, that's all green, like Green Army Men. Doesn't appeal to me. I want the proper releases, and I don't see the point of getting that to be all in, because for me it's like, yeah, it's not going to be something I'm going to display. Okay, so let's have a look at this sniper rifle. So it does have a bipod that comes down, which is pretty cool. Looks very nice. They've got like a little chamber for the bullets that come out there, so cool. Needs to be painted, obviously. Actual size 12 cm. That's like a Space Marine size from Joy Toy. Let's compare this rifle to, use my Acid Rain World Arena Sentinel because he holds the rifles really well. That is a 1/18 scale figure with this 1/35 scale sniper rifle, and the rifle is bigger. Alright, let me see if he can hold it. The little guys can, though for them their hands are so close together, they're holding, you know, both hands quite close to the actual handle, which means you've got to be incredibly strong to get that up. And he's going to have an issue here of where to hold it with his right hand or his left hand. Probably he could hold it there, if I can get his hand to grip it. Let me take that little shield off. He could hold it there. He could hold it further up, but maybe the bipod wants to go backwards for that. And that's a bit more chunky. But he can hold that. Oh! And his hand just popped out rather when I picked him up. He can hold that well too. Let's try it again. Not so easy with his thumb wanting to push it out of his grip, because the actual barrel here is actually quite big. He's holding it upwards, but he can hold the sniper rifle too pretty well. These are fantastic figures, and I said this before so many times. These and number 57, that's the 1/24 scale kits that do the androids and the grey frogs and whatnot. So the Archecore and the 157 kit toys are the best engineered toys, I think, in the market currently. And that is saying something, because some of the engineering on Acid Rain World stuff is out of this world, and some of the engineering now on some of the new Joy Toy 40k stuff is phenomenal too. Does look good. Fantastic set by Toys Alliance. This Archecore stuff is amazing. Highly recommended. I do like it a lot. Okay, please subscribe, click on the notification icon, consider sharing this video, and check out the other videos on my channel. There's over 1,000 you guys enjoy. Stay happy, keep collecting. Bye-bye.